I'm Kevin Collins and I work in the Department of Agriculture, Food and the Marine on forest environmental policy. The Woodland Environmental Fund aims to promote higher levels of native woodland establishment to capture carbon and to create rich habitats for biodiversity. The initiative provides a shared platform for government, the business community and landowners to work together to help meet planting targets set out in the Climate Action Plan. Under WEF, businesses can be associated with individual native woodlands and use environmental benefits linked to these forests to demonstrate that they are meeting their responsibilities to the local environment and Ireland's communities. The WEF ties in the Department of Agriculture, Food and the Marine's existing afforestation scheme, which covers 100% of the cost of establishing native woodlands and also pays an annual premium to the landowner per hectare, payable each year for 15 years. The WEF involves an additional once-off top-up payment per hectare financed by the business to the landowner. I am very pleased that An Post will be the first organisation to commit to the WEF programme, supporting a new native woodland in Galway. And we want the WEF to encourage other businesses to establish more native woodlands across the country, like this one here in Wicklow.
Hi, I'm Tom Popple and I work for Natural Capital Partners, who are a global leader in financing natural climate solutions through collaboration with business. The WEF is the ideal vehicle for collaboration between the government and the business community, enabling businesses to get behind the national effort to plant 1.5 million native trees each year. By providing additional finance to support the establishment of these native woodlands, businesses can communicate their contribution to Ireland's Climate Action Plan, to reducing the footprint of their business and to restoring local biodiversity and supporting the development of thriving forests. Our experience so far in working with the WEF programme is that the creation of native woodlands is of growing interest across business sectors as the drive for natural climate solutions increases.
We're here today because Extension want to be part of what we think is a terrific initiative to try and bring more woodland, more biodiverse woodland to Ireland and to play a small role, and we think also for us take a big step forward in returning Ireland to more forestation, more biodiversity, and also to attempt to start the process of reducing CO2. I mean, if you just look around and you see what's happening in the world, there's clearly a massive change taking place in climate, and CO2 plays its role in that. We're a large business in Ireland. In fact, we're 50 years operating in Ireland. And I think back to when I was perhaps younger, there was more forestation. There was a much greater level of biodiversity. And I think it's really important for this generation to take steps now, to take those steps quickly and to make a difference, because let's face it, in 50 years' time, the trees that we will plant, all 75,000 we hope, will only really be coming into their own.
The Woodland Environmental Fund is a very important scheme which the Department of Agriculture is running at the moment. And what it's about is trying to increase the amount of native woodland forest cover that we have in Ireland. As you know, earlier this year the government launched an all-action government plan for basic climate action. And what we're doing is we're trying to increase the amount of forest cover we have up to 8,000 hectares per annum. And the Woodland Environmental Fund is a crucial part of that to expand the amount of native woodlands we have in Ireland. It makes a fantastic difference in trying to improve the amount of biodiversity we have in our entire landscape. So the Woodland Environmental Fund, along with all our native woodlands, provides landscape, environment, water and ecosystem services that our woodlands provide. It's a fantastic resource to try and create. And we've lost a lot of our woodlands over the last number of centuries, so it's important we try to restore those woodlands in our landscape today.